on this beautiful day here in Northern California. Starting up here in the Bay Area and then heading down through the California coast to Santa Barbara, all the way down through to Palm Springs, and then across to Arizona. So hoping for good weather. Beautiful spring day. Looking forward to riding through it, to be honest. After weeks and weeks of rains, this is a really nice change. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Come along for the ride. Happy to answer any questions that people might put in the comments below. But if you like what you see, click on the alarm bell, click on subscribe. We're going to be doing a lot more of this in the next coming months. Just exploring, what it's like to get out on a motorcycle these days. So for this trip, we're going to take our 2022 Road Glide Limited. It's about, of course, it's 2 years old. We got it back in May. Got about 20,000 miles on it so far. Pretty much a stock bike. The Nelson rig Route 1 bag was a fairly cheap buy off of Amazon. It's really slick. It doesn't have any wheels on it, which is a bit of a downer, but it fits the bike really well. The other thing I've really done to it, added a Mustang seat with a backrest. That backrest is a lifesaver for these long trips. So that's helped a lot. And I put on a set of vanity mirrors, just to kind of give it a nice look. But for the most part, it's a stock bike. And admittedly, it runs well. We put a lot of miles on it. Oh, and I did add the highway pegs on each side. And those help. I don't use them as much as I thought, but they help. And I've got them positioned in a way that, you don't feel like you're trying to give birth when you're using them. But it's a good bike, solid. We'll keep this one for a bit and a skip. No real plans to swap it out for something new or different. It's held by me well, so looking forward to many more years. Ready?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Just a quick stop on the roadside here in Morgan Hill on the wine trail. Really beautiful. Some yellow flowers coming out on this beautiful spring day. Makes for a really lovely sight. Boy, you couldn't wish for a better spring day to go out riding on a motorcycle. This is just wonderful weather. Morgan Hill, Northern California. It's about halfway down to Hollister from our location in the East Bay of San Francisco. So great morning start, beautiful ride, highly recommended. Come along for the ride. Took a quick break in Hollister, California on our way south. Cool little town. Gotta remember Johnny's Bar and Grill, which is a great bikers hangout. Kind of reminiscent of the Wild One and the Marlon Brando movie and all that kind of good stuff. Great place to hang out, take a quick break before going on. Now we're ready, here we go. Just outside of Hollister, found this really cool little old church. It's really pretty. Heading out of Hollister, we took the 25 South, which is a really cool little country back road. Gets you off of the 101 South, and just it gets you through some really rural areas, some farmland, but a lot of hills and rolling valleys, and just kind of two-lane backcountry stuff. Really cool scenery, really fun ride back through there. Highly recommended if you get a chance. If you're heading south, you want to avoid the 101 freeway. It's a cool way to get around it, and it's a beautiful view. Heading down through King City, then over back onto the 101, and then of course we're stuck on the freeway for a little while. But that stretch of 25 south is certainly worth it. We stopped off in King City, California. Found this really cool little gas station slash gift shop slash convenience store. It's a really cool place, kind of a Western theme to it. Had a chance to just look around a little bit, refresh, and get ready to get back on the road. But it's a really cool little spot to hang out at. It's interesting, we didn't even know it was there. Bike's good to go, beautiful countryside, quick energy drink to get the blood moving again. And we're just about ready to pick up, get started, and get back on the road. Alrighty, we'll see you down the way. Alright, we just made it into Solvang. Long ride today. A little bit of traffic, but really beautiful day. Gonna get ourselves checked in and good to go. We'll go from there. This will be our humble abode for today after a long ride. Cute little place here in Solvang. Right off the main street. We just checked in or getting situated here. Nice little place though. Not bad at all. Yes, it's situated just north of Santa Barbara in beautiful, sunny Southern California. And we've been here a bunch of times. It's a bit of a local tourist spot, but to be honest, it's well worth a visit if you happen to be in the area. Kind of has this cool Danish theme to it. It actually started out with some Danish folks coming out from the Midwest to get away from the cold winters there. But since that time, it's got that kind of tourist attraction. Because of that kind of unique feel to it, kind of has that small European town feel to it. The motorcycle riding in the area is fantastic. Whether you're running through the local hillsides and valleys of Santa Barbara County, or you're going down to the beach itself, it's just beautiful motorcycle riding. Highly recommended. Well, good morning. We are here in Solvang, second day of the trip. Just getting ready for some breakfast, walking around a little bit, checking out the scene, and then we will head on down to Los Angeles. So, let's get some breakfast and go for it. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Breakfast of Champions. And we are off. Another beautiful day, heading out of Solvang, down through Ventura, ultimately then down through Los Angeles. The ride from Solvang through Los Angeles and ultimately out to Palm Springs was mostly freeway. Lots of traffic that day for some reason. So it was just mostly running through the city, getting through the traffic, getting out to Palm Springs. It was a good ride, but not a lot to look at. Just typical freeway city kind of stuff. Well, thanks for riding along with us all. It was a long, hot day coming through Los Angeles that day. We were pretty tired and ready to get some rest. The next day, we headed out to Joshua Tree, and then from Joshua Tree out to Scottsdale. We'll get into that video and the remainder of the trip the next time around. Until then, see you later.